Star Wars boasts some of the best female protagonists in all of fiction, spanning both the old expanded universe and the modern canon. From legends like Mara Jade and Jaina Solo to newer icons like Ahsoka Tano and Jyn Erso, the franchise has consistently delivered compelling and complex heroines. Yet, among them all, Padmé Amidala stands out as the most well-written female character in Star Wars.
What? No, alright. I know that sounds bad.
Her arc, political influence, and personal tragedy make her one of the most compelling figures in the saga. But real quick, before we dive in, I want to ask you to please like the video, and please go check out my Patreon and the perks I offer. I'm really trying to give you guys more content, but it's hard to find the time to make these videos between work and college, so please consider going over there and checking it out. Signing up only takes a minute, and creating an account is super easy. Signing up for just $1.99 would allow me to hire an editor to help ramp up production speeds on my videos so that you guys get more content. I also just want to thank those of you who have supported me to this point by liking and watching the full video. That watch time makes a huge difference in of itself. So sticking around to the end of the video may seem like a small thing to you guys, but it makes a world of difference to me. So again, thank you to those of you who stick around for the full video. You guys are awesome. Now, I don't want to keep you any longer, so let's just dive in.
Oh shit, not good.
Oh, my back!
Padme embodies the central themes of the prequel trilogy, duty, love, and tragic downfall, more profoundly than any other character. From her introduction in The Phantom Menace, she is portrayed as a strong, intelligent, and compassionate leader, ascending to the throne of Naboo at just 14 years old. Unlike many female characters who are primarily defined by their combat skills, Padme's true strength lies in her diplomacy, strategic intellect, and unwavering moral compass. These qualities establish her as one of the most influential figures in the Republic, demonstrating that true power extends beyond physical combat. However, this does not mean she is incapable of fighting or unwilling to do so, as we will soon explore.
You call this a diplomatic solution?
No, I call it aggressive negotiations.
Her role in the prequel trilogy is pivotal, as she actively shapes the galactic events through political maneuvering, resisting tyranny, and advocating for peace. While many leaders in the Republic succumb to corruption or war, Padme remains one of the few voices fighting for democracy.
I have led the opposition to building this army. And someone will stop at nothing to assure its passage. Wake up, senators, you must wake up! If you offer the separatists violence, they can only show violence in return. Many will lose their lives, all will lose their freedom. I pray you do not let fear push you into disaster. Vote down this security measure, which is nothing less than a declaration of war. Does anyone here want that? I cannot believe they do.
She doesn't need physical prowess to be a threat. Her influence alone makes her dangerous to figures like Palpatine, who manipulates the Republic into crumbling around her.
Isn't it remarkable that one can have all the power in the galaxy, and yet the words of a single senator can sway the thoughts of millions?
Her commitment to diplomacy and justice makes her a unique and vital force in the story.
Tekla lives in a district that rarely has electricity and running water as a result of the war. The Republic has always funded these basic services. But now, there are those who would divert the money to the war, with no thought for what the people need to survive. Therefore, it is our duty and our responsibility to preserve the lives of those around us by defeating this bill.
Padme is not only a skilled diplomat, but also a formidable tactician and strategist, as demonstrated in The Phantom Menace. Rather than relying on brute force, she devises a multi-layered battle plan to reclaim Naboo. She forges an alliance between the Gungans and the people in Naboo, ensuring a large-scale diversion while she and her forces infiltrate Theed Palace to capture Viceroy Gunray. Simultaneously, she deploys a squadron of pilots to destroy the droid control ship, targeting the core of the Trade Federation's power.
Your Highness, this is a battle I do not think that we can win.
The battle is a diversion. The Gungans must draw the droid army away from the cities. We can enter the city using the secret passages on the waterfall side. Once we get to the main entrance, Captain Panaka will create a diversion. Then we can enter the palace and capture the Viceroy. Without the Viceroy, there will be lost and confused.
There is a possibility with this diversion, many Gungans will be killed.
We have a plan, which should immobilize the droid army. We will send what pilots we have to knock out the droid control ship orbiting the planet.
A well-conceived plan. However, there's great risk.
If the Viceroy escapes, Your Highness, he will return with another droid army.
Well, that is why we must not fail to get the Viceroy.
Her ability to coordinate multiple battlefronts, think several steps ahead, and adapt under pressure, such as using a hidden blaster to escape captivity, proves she is far more than just a political leader. Padme is a decisive strategist who wins battles through intellect, precision, and bold leadership. Beyond her tactical brilliance, Padme is also fearless in battle. In Attack of the Clones, she fights alongside Anakin and Obi-Wan during the Battle of Geonosis. Maintaining a clear head even when thrown into an execution arena, she quickly frees herself from her restraints and uses her surroundings to evade deadly creatures, showcasing her resourcefulness and combat skills.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Just relax, concentrate.
What about Padme?
She seems to be on top of things.
She can't do that. Shoot her or something.
When the Jedi arrive, she joins the fight with a blaster, holding her own against droid forces. Even after falling from a gunship mid-battle, she refuses to stay down, swiftly recovering and insisting on rejoining the fight.
Are you alright? We better get back to the forward command center.
No. No. Gather what troops you can. We've got to get to that hangar. Get a transport. Hurry!
Right away.
These moments highlight that she is more than just a politician. She is a warrior willing to risk her life for what she believes in. Her ability to seamlessly transition between diplomacy and combat makes her one of Star Wars' most well-rounded and compelling heroines. Beyond her strengths, Padme is one of the most tragic characters in all of Star Wars, which endears her to fans. Her love story with Anakin is the emotional backbone of the prequel trilogy, illustrating how love, fear, and loss intertwine. Unlike Leia, who rises in the face of adversity, Padme is caught in a downward spiral, losing everything she fought for, from democracy to the man she loves. Her final moments in Revenge of the Sith mark the ultimate tragedy. Her death mirrors the fall of the Republic, emphasizing how even the brightest lights in the galaxy can be extinguished. This deep, symbolic connection between her personal downfall and the collapse of the Republic adds an emotional weight that few other characters in the saga can match. One of Padme's defining traits is her unwavering belief in the goodness of others. Throughout the prequel trilogy, she consistently sees the best in people, and nowhere is this more evident than in her love for Anakin. Even after witnessing his descent in the darkness and the atrocities he commits, she never loses faith in him. Her final words,
Obi-Wan, there's good in him. I know there's still.
embody this enduring belief, directly tying into Star Wars' core themes of hope and redemption. When comparing Padme's arc to other Star Wars heroines, it becomes evident that her story is more deeply woven into the political and emotional core of the saga than those of, say, Ahsoka Tano or Leia Organa. This is not to diminish Ahsoka and Leia as characters, but rather to highlight the unique role Padme plays within the narrative. Unlike Ahsoka, whose development unfolds largely outside of the main films, and Leia, who remains strong but relatively unchanged throughout the original trilogy, Padme's journey is central to both the fall of the Republic and Anakin's descent into darkness. While Ahsoka's story is compelling, she primarily exists as a response to Anakin's arc rather than a driving force behind it. In contrast, Padme directly influences his transformation. Meanwhile, Leia, though an iconic and beloved figure, is rarely given the same depth of internal conflict or personal tragedy that defines Padme's character. What truly sets Padme apart is her unwavering idealism and deep love for the people she serves. From her time as Queen of Naboo to her tenure as senator, she dedicates herself to peace, democracy, and justice. She believes in diplomacy over war and works tirelessly to create a better galaxy, even as the Republic crumbles around her. Her compassion extends beyond politics. She deeply cares about individuals, whether it be her loyal handmaidens or Anakin, whose inner turmoil she recognizes long before others do. Despite the horrors of war, she holds on to hope, famously declaring that
this war represents a failure to listen.
Her downfall is not just personal, but symbolic of the Republic's own destruction, as both she and democracy fall to betrayal and unchecked ambition.
What do you want with Anakin Skywalker?
He is the key to everything.
To bring balance to the Force?
To destroy. He has long been groomed for his role as my master's new apprentice.
I have the power to save the one you love. You must choose. Don't listen to him, Anakin. Don't let him kill me.
I will do whatever you ask. Just help me save Padme's life.
You lie. I know, Anakin. Your vision is flawed.
I pledge myself to your teachings.
Henceforth, you shall be known as Darth Vader. Do what must be done, Lord Vader. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
You turned her against me!
You have done that yourself.
You will not take her from me!
Your anger and your lust for power have already done that.
Commander Hicks, the time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Master!
You must run!
There's been a rebellion, sir. Don't worry, the situation is under control. I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
The Republic will be reorganized into the first galactic empire for a safe and secure society.
So to end, I'll just say this. Even after her death, Padme's ideals live on. Her legacy is carried forward through Luke and Leia, shaping the future of the galaxy. She is more than just a love interest or a side character. She is the moral center of her era, a driving force in the prequel trilogy, and a symbol of both hope and heartbreak. Her depth, impact, and tragic arc make her the best written female character in Star Wars, standing above other characters in terms of narrative significance and thematic richness. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on who you think the best female character in Star Wars is. And don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified when I drop my next video. And feel free to follow me on X, as I've been posting over there more. Also, again, please go check out the Patreon. I've linked it in the description and pinned it in the comments section. Signing up is super easy and is only $1.99. Now, I'm gonna go get started on my next video, so I'll see you in the next one.